Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Six, and this is a brief introduction video to English 108. Really quick, I'm going to have you guys put a face with my voice. So this is me. My contact information, this is in the classroom. If you want to jot it down real quick, feel free. But it is in the classroom, like I said. So you will have the opportunity to find that here in just a second. I'll show you where that information is. But basically, what this introduction is for you to go and look through the classroom, whether you're starting from the very first day of school, whether you're in one of the cohorts coming in. This is where you will start in my class. Every single person should do watch this video first and then follow the directions of what you're to do for kind of the orientation week for English. So it will be the same no matter when you're starting, it will be the same for every student. So as you're going through, the very first thing I would love for you to do is I want you to go through and you're kind of seeing a teacher view. So it's a little bit different, but you're going to go through and you're just going to click through every link in the classroom. You're going to familiarize yourself with the content, how it's laid out. You're going to look at our class plan. Every day you should come in and look at class announcements, which obviously right now there's nothing in there. But in the future, there will be a pacing guide for the week. There will be a schedule of, when our live sessions are, what you should be doing that week in English. So everything is going to be laid out for you very, very nice. And we'll have that all on the first day of school when you pop in or whatever cohort you happen to be coming in. All that information will be there. You also should be making sure to check email from all of your teachers, things like that. Just every day you should be going through announcements and email from all teachers. Once you're done with that, you are going to go in and you're going to look at the content for English. So when we go into our English content and I click here, and that's going to take me over to content. Yours, again, like I said, might look a little different because I'm taking you in through the teacher view. There is a folder here. It says Getting Started in English 9. This is where you want to start, and everyone should be starting here. So when you're getting started in this, you're going to come across my teacher contact info, which is basically the page that you just saw. You're going to come across our syllabus, which is a little bit of information about what's going to be in our English class, some class rules, and we'll go over all of these things during orientation in our live session. But again, they're here for you if you need them. And then also want to look at our academic integrity, which this is something that we will definitely talk about at length in our orientation sessions that first week that you're in class with me. So after you're done looking at all that information, kind of familiarizing yourself with that, you're going to go to this page, and it's going to say work to complete for orientation week. So there's a couple of different things that you will need to do for orientation week. One of those is you are going to do an introduce yourself to the class. So basically what that means is you are going to go in to our discussion board. And when I mentioned before, you have a couple different ways to get into the discussion board. This is one way, it's directly through your content. You also in the left nav bar can access the discussion board as well. This is the easiest way to get in there, is right through the assignment. So there are specific directions, and I'm going to have a video specifically to this assignment and what you should do. But this introduce yourself assignment is the first thing that you should do in our class. So it's real quick, it's simple, but that's the first thing you should do. You're going to answer a few questions, and then you're going to post it to the discussion board. The next thing that you're going to do in our class is you are going to take a readiness test. And it sounds a little bit more scary than it actually is. So the readiness test, basically what that does is no matter what you score on this test, you automatically will earn a 25 out of 25 on this. So what does that mean? I want you to do your absolute best on it, but if you get a 10 out of 25 on the test itself, you're still going to get a 25 out of 25 in your grade book. This test basically is for me to see where you're starting in the class and maybe what I need to focus on as a teacher for the class as a whole. So if I have a lot of students who are missing questions on specific standards, then I know that as a teacher, I need to focus on those. So this is where I really need you to be the one to take the test, to try your best. Don't just guess through it. And really let me see where you're at. So then what's going to happen is later in the school year, you're going to take another test and we're going to compare those scores. And obviously at that time, I want you to score a little bit higher, but you don't necessarily have to score a 25 out of 25. If you scored a 10 the first time, I would maybe hope that you would have a 15. So you would be growing. So that's what I really want to see, is that you have that growth that you need from me. And then the other thing that you're going to be doing is an email etiquette assignment. And this is a super easy assignment. And again, I will create a separate video for just to show you exactly what to do, the directions. And I will also cover these things in a live orientation session with you. So you will have those. But those are the very first things that you should do in our class. Okay, so that is the getting to know you, kind of that orientation week assignments that are pretty easy, pretty quick, and it's just to get you going in the class and so you can see how everything is run. All right, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I am always available by phone or email. Help session, any live sessions that we have, definitely make sure that if you have questions, you ask, okay? So this is where you should be starting. If you have questions, please let me know. And then from there, depending on when you're coming in the class, obviously if you're coming in at the beginning of the school year, we're gonna just go straight down the list of our content. If you happen to be coming in a later cohort, there may be some things that are rearranged a little bit for you. It just depends on when you would be coming into our class, and also if there are transfer grades with your for your English class. So they're gonna vary a little bit, but for the most part, everyone is gonna start at the beginning, which if you look here, right now everything is hidden for you because I don't want to overwhelm you too much. But we'll start with a literary review, which most everyone will be doing this assignment, and then we'll kind of have to see when our cohorts come in, but there might be a few of our cohorts that will be skipping this 11. But if you're starting from the beginning of the year, we will not be skipping that. I will definitely let you know what you should and should not be doing in the class. Okay, so have a fantastic first couple of days here in our English class, and like I said, if you have questions, please let me know.